Okay, to join my webinars, which are on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, simply use any web browser and go to cindygayrughooking.com. And then instead of clicking this button, if it's your very first time, click this link. That link will take you to a registration page. At the registration page, type in your first name, your last name, and you'll need to type in an email address twice. And what that's doing is double checking it. It figures that if they match, then there's no typo and we've got your correct email address. And that's important because an hour before the webinar, you will get an automatic email that gets sent out that reminds you that it's going on, and it has the link on where you need to go. Your registration's been approved. It shows you the upcoming dates, at least a few of them. You can add them to your calendar, regardless of what system. And there's also down here a link, but that's a big drawn out link. I have a much easier way of doing this. Let's go back to my website. This time, because we're already registered, let's click the Watch Live Now. And it's going to prompt you to download and open Zoom. Well, if you don't have Zoom, it's going to download it. On my system, it did it automatically. And I didn't edit this, so this is exactly how long it takes to download this. Then I'm going to click on it to open it and continue. And poof, it's installed. So instead of trying to figure out what you need to put in the other ones, let's just close that, go back to my website, and let's click the yellow button. It's always going to be easier to get to the right place by clicking that yellow button. In this particular case, it's asking, do you want to open Zoom? And of course we do. And here, if I click this, it'll open it next time automatically. And then that's it. If it had been Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, the webinar would be right here. And just as a side note, I do arrive a bit early, usually sometime between 5:30 and 5:45. I'll show up a little bit early. So if you want to test the software and try raising your hand and typing in the chat or figuring out where the Q&A box is, you have plenty of time to look around before the action actually starts. I don't start recording until 6 p.m. on the dot. So I'll see you all there next time. See you soon.